What's up YouTube? Silver Dragons here, and in this video I want to talk about why you absolutely should have precious metals in your investment portfolio. Thank you so much for watching my video. I sincerely appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing because I got a lot of really awesome precious metals related content coming out. Okay, this video is why I think you should absolutely have silver and gold in your investment portfolio. Now, before we talk about that, I do want to mention that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube giving you my opinion, so take it for what it's worth. But I personally do have silver and gold in my investment portfolio. And when I talk about investment portfolio, what am I really talking about? Well, I'm essentially talking about where are your financial investments stored. I mean, are you putting all of your money in the stock market or real estate or precious metals? Where are you putting your financial investments? For most of us, we do have some sort of investment for our retirement. I think it's very important to start saving money for retirement as early as you possibly can. I started contributing to my 401k when I was 16 years old, so that was really cool. I would highly suggest for all the youngins out there, put as much money into that as you can, especially if your employer has a match. It's because the longer the money's in there, the more it's going to be. That's not guaranteed, but generally speaking, that's how 401k works. So I do have my 401k going, and then I do have money in precious metals. Now my 401k is broken up into stocks, bonds. There's a bunch of different ways I can break it down, but I don't really mess with it too much. I don't have a total set it and forget it on my 401k, which a lot of people do. I do tinker with it a little bit. But this video, I mostly want to just talk about precious metals. So if anything happens, any sort of major financial crisis happens, then it is possible to lose a great deal or all of the money you have invested into stocks and stuff like that. Especially if we do have a financial reset. These things are possibilities. They're not guaranteed. We have no idea if it ever will happen or if it will happen in our lifetime. But it is something that could happen. So to sort of protect yourself, I would really strongly recommend having some money in real money. So silver and gold are actual real money that you can hold in your hands. This is an American Silver Eagle. It's just a 2005. But one thing about this that you'll notice is it says $1 here at the bottom. But is this worth $1? No, this is worth much more than $1. $1 is the face value or the currency value that the United States of America has put on this coin right here. But this is worth however much silver is worth. Plus, it does carry a little bit of premium because it is backed by the United States of America government. So right now, while I'm filming this video, spot price of silver is around $15. And you can buy these for about $18 and sell them for around $16. But if we did have anything crazy that happened with, let's say, some sort of hyperinflation happened, or just sort of a really bad recession in our economy, the price of silver and gold could go up dramatically, and this could be worth a lot more. But that being said, what if the worst happened? What if, I mean, we don't know what the future holds. You got to prepare yourself for everything. What if the American dollar had some crazy hyperinflation and the buying power of the dollar went down by a lot? What would happen? What would happen to your stocks? What would happen to your other financial assets? They could go down dramatically as well. However, if you have some money in precious metals, you're not going to lose everything. Now, for me personally, as far as my investment portfolio, I probably only have about 10 to 15% of my money in precious metals. That's pretty high. I mean, I do have a silver channel here on YouTube, and obviously I love buying silver. But for the average person, I would say even if you only had 5% of your portfolio in precious metals, that's better than nothing. I mean, having any silver or gold, you're already better off than most of the people out there, especially in a financial collapse or what people will call a SHTF situation, stuff hitting the fan. So I think it's absolutely smart to be prepared for anything that could happen. Let me show you another piece of silver here. This is a Krugerrand. This came out in 2018. It was the first year that they had the BU Krugerrands over in South Africa. These are really, really cool. The reason I put this one in a capsule is because I feel like it might have some extra value down the road. So if you're buying silver and gold, you could buy pieces that are just bullion, like my American Silver Eagles I consider to be bullion. You could buy collector's pieces. This is also considered bullion, but because it was the first BU Krugerrand to come out, I think that it might potentially have some extra value down the road. I'm not sure, but I did put it in a capsule either way. This is a Chinese silver panda. These usually do have a lot of collector value, and this could go up in value down the road. So you could buy stuff like this and have sort of a silver collection, which is really fun. It's really super exciting to see new silver come out and actually buy fun coins and stuff like that. But the downside to doing that is that these generally will have higher premiums on them. Take this one, for example. This is a Disney. It's the Scrooge McDuck coin. Very, very cool. Very, very fun. It's from the country of Niue. You can see that there. But this did have a hefty premium. I think it was like $6 over spot. And like I said, these ones were only $3 over spot. So if you're just looking at silver for an investment, having it a little bit just in case the worst happens, or if you're buying gold for that same reason, then I would probably recommend staying away from the collector stuff and buying more of the bullion stuff. Like you could get generic rounds, you could get American Silver Eagles. There's lots of options out there for stuff to buy. I've made lots of videos about all the types of silver that you can buy. I'm not a huge buyer of gold, and I have my reasons why I like silver over gold. Part of that has to do with the gold to silver ratio and why I think silver is undervalued compared to gold right now, but that's a topic for another video. So I am curious, for those of you that are still watching this video 8 minutes in, are you investing in silver or gold to have it to the traditional way as like a hedge against inflation, or are you looking at it more as an investment of once we go into a recession, when the price of these will likely go up, then you would at that point sell your silver and gold and turn that back into fiat cash, and then once the recession is over and the economy is doing well, put it into stocks and bonds and stuff like that. So some people do that. I mean, they look at silver just purely as an investment, like they would buy another stock or something like that. I don't really view silver as that at all. I mean, that is a potential and a possibility. Do I think that's going to happen? Maybe. It has happened several times in the past, but that's not why I'm buying it. I'm buying it in case the worst happens. I'm also buying it kind of for retirement because I don't really plan on selling any of my silver or gold anytime soon. I would like to have it for a very long time, and hopefully it is a really good hedge and it does keep up with inflation or even do better, so it has more value down the road, which is why a lot of people buy silver. So I've sort of had a couple different thoughts during this video, but the main point I wanted to come across was that I hope you all understand it is important to have precious metals in your investment portfolio, even if you don't have a lot. Like I said, even 5%, you're better off than most of the population out there. You at least have real money that you can hold in your hands. You can't hold a stock in your hands. There's something powerful about being able to pick up your money and actually feel it. So that was the video. I hope I was able to have some good information to someone out there. If you're new to precious metals or if you're a veteran, thank you all so much for watching my video. I sincerely appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you all in the next one. Silver Dragons out.